Do you mind answering your phone? If you could just turn your phone off. He will. Are you deaf? Oh, sorry. Are you deaf? All right. Excuse me. Hello? This is... You don't know me, are you Gordon? He's not... I don't know. Can I take a message? Oh, hold on, I don't have anything to write with. Go ahead. How late can he call you again? Oh, I'm sorry, you sound upset. I'm not... Alright. Gordon? Hello? No, he's not. What? No, he doesn't want one. He already has one. No, I don't want one. I already have one. Thank you. Goodbye. Hello? I think that there's a dead man sitting next to me. I don't know how he died. I'm at a cafe. I don't know. Hold on. I'm on the corner of Green and Goathy. Well, should I stay with him? There doesn't seem to be anybody working here. How long? Thank you. Hello? This is... I'm not... Does he have your number saved? Oh. Right, yes. I'll leave a message. Have a good day. Goodbye. That was your mother. Do you want me to keep talking until they get here? Gordon, I'm Jean. You don't know me, but you're going to be just fine. Well, actually, don't worry. Are you still inside there? How did you die so quietly? I'll stay with you, Gordon. For as long as you need me, I'll stay with you. Gordon. You do? I'm sorry. Why? Okay, I'll meet you. What will you be wearing? Oh, really, that's funny. I'll be wearing a blue raincoat too. Okay, I'll see you then. Thank you. Help me, God. Help me to comfort his loved ones. Help me to help the memory of Gordon live on in the hearts and minds of his loved ones. I only knew him for a short time, God, but I think that I loved him in some way. Dear God, I hope that Gordon is peaceful now.
Well, I'm not sure what to say. There is, thank God, a vaulted ceiling in here, stained glass, great sensation of height. I'm not a religious woman, but I'm glad that there are still churches. Thank God there are still people who build churches so that when someone dies or gets married, we have a place to put all our... I could not put all of this in a low-ceilinged room. No, it requires height. Could someone please turn that fucking cell phone off? There are only one or two places that are sacred left here in the world today where there is no ringing. The church, the theatre, and the toilet. You know, some people actually answer their phone in the shitter these days. How many of you do? Go on. Raise your hand if you've answered the phone while you were quietly urinating. Good God. A reading. Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. An interesting fact to reflect upon. That every human creature is constituted to be that profound secret and mystery to every other. No more can I turn the pages of this here book than the book shall shut forever. My friend is dead. My neighbour is dead. My love, the darling of my soul. Wow. Look at you all, this great big sea of people wearing dark clothing. You know, it used to be people only wore black when their beloved had died, but now people wear black all the time. It's like we are in a state of perpetual mourning, and for what? Where was I? Gordon. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Father, a hymn. When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high. Don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, let your dreams wash and bloom. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll That's right. You will never walk alone because you will have a machine in your pocket that might ring at any moment. You don't need to pretend.
I'm not.
Gordon had good taste. You're pretty.
Oh, I'm not.
No. Don't be modest. I like it when a woman knows she's beautiful. Women nowadays, they don't know how to walk into a room. A beautiful woman should walk into a room thinking, I am beautiful, and I know how to walk in these shoes. There is such little glamour in the world these days, it makes daily life such a bore. Women are responsible for enlivening dull places like training stations. But no. The women just walk in, horrible shoes, no confidence, bad posture. A woman should be able to take out her compact and put on her lipstick with absolute confidence. No apologies.
I've always been embarrassed to put lipstick on in public.
Well, that's crap. Here.
No,
You haven't. I don't have a cold.
It's not.
Put it on. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. That was disappointing. Oh well.
I'm very sorry about Gordon. He must have been his friend.
Gordon didn't tell you much, did he?
No.
Gordon was pretty quiet.
Yes, he was quiet.
He must have trusted you. He was quiet around women he trusted, otherwise he had an awfully loud laugh. You could hear it from a mile away. Anyway, you must be wondering why I wanted to meet with you.
Yes.
You see, Gordon and I, we were, well, you know. And so, this is going to sound sentimental, but I wanted to know his last words.
That's not sentimental.
I hate sentiment.
I don't think that's sentimental, really, I don't.
So? His last words?
Gordon mentioned you before he died. Actually, he more than mentioned you. He said, tell her that I love her. And then he turned his face away and died.
He said that he loved me?
Yes.
I waited so long to hear that in the words, delivered through another woman. What a shit.
It's not like that, really, it isn't. Gordon said that he loved many women in his life, but that when he met you, everything changed. Other women were like clocks compared to you. Other women just measured time, broke the day up, but that he said that you stopped time. He said you stopped time just by walking into a room.
He said that?
Yes.
Oh, Gordon. Aren't you going to get that?
Oh, yes. Hello? My name is Jean. How do I get there? Sorry. Yes, okay, I'll see you then. Thank you. Goodbye.
Who was it?
His mother.
Oh, God. Mrs. Gottlieb. Let me touch up your lipstick. was you at the funeral?
I was at the back.
Do you tend to blend in with the crowd?
I don't know.
You could try wearing brighter clothing. Maybe a little mascara.
Well, I was at a funeral, so I wore black.
Fine, fine. That's beside the point. So, Gordon left his telephone to you.
Yes, he wanted me to have it.
Why?
He left it to me. We worked together.
Right. You know, I've been calling Gordon every day. I go to work, I take out my purse and give Gordon a call when I'm stopped in traffic. It's a habit.
I'm very sorry. It must be awful to lose a child.
It is. When someone older than you dies, it gets better every day. When someone younger than you dies, it gets worse. It's like grieving in reverse.
I'm very sorry.
I see it as my job to mourn Gordon until the day I die.
Oh, yes.
Please, sit down. So, do people continue to call Gordon?
Yes.
Who?
Just some business acquaintances who don't know that he's died.
And do you tell them? Do you tell them that he's...
Yes.
I can't bring myself to tell anyone.
I understand.
It's so painful, you have no idea how it feels to lose a child.
No.
You don't have children?
No.
Why not?
I might have them one day.
You're getting older. How old are you?
Almost 30.
Married?
No.
How do you expect to have children if you're not married?
I don't know. I could...
You know, when you're 29, your eggs are actually 30.
I could adopt.
No. It's better to have your own. It's the little quirks. They resemble the family eyebrow, Gordon's eyebrow.
I'm sorry.
Gordon and I had a falling out before he died. After that, he never returned to my phone calls.
Gordon called you the day he died.
What? How do you know?
Yes, his number was on the outgoing calls list. It said, Mum.
Gordon called me.
Yes.
He wanted to speak with me.
Yes.
How did you know Gordon, anyway?
We worked together.
Really?
Yes.
That explains why you don't have any children.
I don't know what you mean.
Gordon's line of work was toxic.
Oh, yes, it could be.
Were you on the outgoing or the incoming?
Income.
I see. Well, you must come for dinner. Gordon's brother will be here and his wife, widow.
Well, I wouldn't want to impose. You must need some family time.
No, you knew my son. I insist that you stay.
Well, if you think it would help.
Yes, I think it would. You're very comforting. I'm not sure why. You're like a small little casserole.
Has anyone ever told you that before? No. Are you religious? Kind of.
We're not. No, our name means good loving in German, but we're not German anymore. Hermia wanted a Catholic mass, but that's just because she likes to kneel and get back up again. You know, I did not raise my children with religion, but perhaps I should have. Certain brands of guilt are inculcated in a secular way, but other brands of guilt can only be obtained with reference to the metaphysical. Gordon did not experience enough guilt. So, dinner at 7. Do you eat meat?
Sort of.
We'll be having large quantities of meat because I'm a little anemic. I eat a large steak and it goes right through me.
Sorry.
Yes. So, 7 o'clock?
Yes, 7 o'clock.
Very good to see you, Jean. I'll see you at 7.
Nip out, so
Have a minute.
that's right, he did.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. Time to move on. No time like the present. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. There's water through there. Dear, thank you.
What a strange duck.
Yes, but she knew Gordon, so tried to be welcoming. Hermia.
How did she know Gordon?
Work. Can I see?
Outgoing?
Incoming.
Oh.
Or so she says.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, excuse me, my hiccups are so loud.
Yes, incredibly loud hiccup for such a small woman.
Jean, why didn't you come with me? I'll show you my secret. It's drinking a glass of bourbon upstairs.
Thank you.
Dwight likes her. I thought he might.
Are you sad?
Yes, are you?
Yes. So sad that it's awful. Now I know why they call it awful sad.
I'm so glad we can share in this together, Hermia. We loved him most of all.
I hope that the two of us can continue to mourn together, Mrs. Gottlieb. I feel all alone sometimes.
Please. Call me Harriet.
Harriet!
You know, when Gordon first got a wife, I couldn't quite believe it, but now that he's gone, I think you're going to be a great comfort to me, Hermia.
Oh, that's better.
Dwight got rid of my hiccup.
You're amazing, Dwight! So many hidden talents! I say, do you remember when you were younger and you used to grow stiff as a board, and all your little friends would carry you around like you were a plant or a dead insect around all my lunch parties, and oh, how we all would laugh! Well, I suppose there's no one to remember that anymore. Let's eat. Ribeye steak. Do you like ribeye, Jean? Nothing better in the world. Ribbons of flesh, ribbons of fat, all in one bite. Dwight, why didn't you come?
She's talking, Mother.
I have some presents for you all.
You do?
Yes, Gordon wanted to give each of you something from the cafe. Before he died, he was thinking of you all. The salt is for you, Hermia, because Gordon said you were the salt of the earth. Thank you. And for you, Dwight, a cup. Because you hold things, beautiful things, and they don't pour out.
Gordon said that.
Yes. And this is for you, Harriet. Because of your cooking.
What did he mean by that?
When he was little and he grew up eating your food, and he only meant it nicely.
Gordon would not have meant that nicely!
Excuse me.
What did I
We don't talk about her cooking.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, she's just,
You know,
I love the salt.
did he use any of it for his food? Yes, he sprinkled it on his potatoes before he died.
Oh,
How beautiful. This last flavour. Oh.
I'm glad you like it.
Yes, I do. You know, I always thought that if Gordon died, I'd be so happy to never see my in-laws ever again. But now that Gordon's dead, they sort of remind me of him. And it comforts me, you know.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Mother, we haven't even eaten yet. Jean hasn't even...
Right, Dwight. Seeing as you know what's best in this family, why don't you take over now that Gordon's dead? I'm going to go lie down upstairs. Hermia, you can come and put a cold compress on my head. Make sure she eats something. I'm afraid if she doesn't eat, she's going to disappear into the ether.
Can I catch you some meat?
I'm a sort of vegetarian, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why didn't you say so?
Well, I didn't want to be impolite. I think people should be polite when someone cooks a meal for them, even semi-vegetarians. I mean, foolish consistency is a whole goblet of little lines, isn't it?
Always thought so. Well, it looks like there's only meat.
That's okay.
Hold on, let me look in the kitchen. Do you like caramel popcorn?
Okay.
I'm sorry about my mother.
She must be in a state of shock.
Yes, she does have a little shock to her.
I'm sure she's a nice person, deep down.
You think so?
I think most people are usually nice, deep down, when they're put in the right circumstance. She just must be in the wrong circumstance. A lot, or something.
You know why my mother named me Dwight?
No?
After the president, you might think.
Oh,
But
right.
it's not. It's because my mother felt sorry for the name. She felt sorry for the name Dwight. She thought it was ignored, pushed aside. So she named me it. Can you imagine how that would affect a child?
Did you feel pushed aside?
Gordon was the mover and shaker. I was sat back a little.
What exactly did Gordon do?
You don't know?
I
Even the people at incoming didn't know.
was low on the totem pole.
Are you still working there?
No, as soon as Gordon died, I handed in a letter of resignation.
Oh, that's good. There's not much to that outfit without Gordon at the helm.
No, he was a good boss.
So, what's she going to do now for a living?
I'll go back to my old job, I guess.
What was that?
I work at the Holocaust Museum.
Oh,
In the office.
that's sad job.
It is a sad job, but it's good to remember, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. To remember. You like to remember things, don't you, Jean?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, it's nice. You don't see it often. It's a little sentimental. No one remembers anything these days.
I want to remember everything. Even other people's memories.
The digital cameras, you know, the digital stuff, the informational bits flying around the air, and no one wants to remember it. People say I love you on cell phones, and where does it go? There's no paper. Remembering requires paper.
But maybe the air remembers. Sometimes.
I hope the air remembers, but I doubt it. I like real things. I like paper. I work at a stationery store.
Really? I love stationery. Do you do the monograms?
Yeah.
And the embossing
Yeah, we
invitations?
do.
Oh, when you feel the invitations, they're so creamy and thick, and you feel the words. Oh. Heaven must be like the
Simpson.
Yes, creamy and flat and deep, like skin. Or heaven, you were talking about heaven.
Never sent out an embossed invitation, but I'd like to one day.
Well, it looks like we're all out of popcorn. Are you still hungry?
A little.
Let's go out and get us something to eat. Some vegetables.
I'd like that.
Do you like broccoli or zucchini?
Sure.
Which one?
Both.
Great. We'll stop at the grocery store and maybe afterwards you could come to the stationery store. It's closed now, but I've got the key. Mother, we're going out! Mrs. Gottlieb! Oh, she's ignoring me. She'll be fine.
What's that?
Oh, it's just Mother crying.
It doesn't sound like crying.
She does it differently. Let's go.
Feel this one. It's like a leaf. And this one. Branches. Tablecloths?
Tablecloths.
Wool. But this one. This is my favourite one. I'd like to live in a little house made of this one.
A little house made of paper.
Yeah. This is like braided hair.
Yeah. Can I braid your hair?
What? Yes, okay. Sure.
Yeah. Am I pulling too hard?
No, it's quite nice actually. You know what's funny? I've never had a cell phone. I don't want to always be there, you know. It's like when your cell phone's on, people always expect you to be there. Sometimes I like to disappear. And it's like the more everyone has their cell phone on, the less everyone is there. It's like we're all disappearing the more we're there. The other week at the pharmacy, there was this woman in line and she was like, shit, fuck, you're fucking shitting me. No fucking way, you're fucking shitting me, I'll fucking kill you, bitch. You know, that kind of thing. All these old people there, it was like she didn't care if she told her whole life, the worst parts of her life to the people in line. Well, I thought that was kind of sad. But when Gordon's phone rang and rang after he died, I thought his phone was beautiful. Like it was the only thing keeping him alive. Like, as long as people phoned him, he would be alive. It sounds a little, I know, but it's like there's all these molecules in the air, whizzing around, trying to talk to Gordon. And maybe he's up there too. And they'll all meet up there. There's bits of air and voices.
I wonder how long it will be before nobody calls him again and then he really will be gone.
I wonder too. I'll keep his phone on for as long as I live. I'll keep recharging it. Just in case someone calls. An old childhood friend, you never know.
Did you love my brother?
I didn't know him long enough to love him.
It kind of seems like you did.
Were the two of you close?
We had our moments. Gordon wasn't always easy.
Tell me a story about him.
One day, Gordon made up a character named Mr. Big X, and he said, "I'll take you to see Mr. Big X." And I was so excited to meet Mr. Big X. But in order to meet Mr. Big X, Gordon wrapped me up in a blanket and pushed me down the stairs.
Do you have any nice stories about Gordon?
Yeah. They're just hard to remember, you know? There's no imprint. Like at one time we were having dinner and Gordon was nice to me and what kind of story is that?
Are you crying?
No.
How's that braid coming along?
It's good. I've never done a braid before.
Oh, it's wonderful. Only you did 2 parts and not 3.
Huh?
Well, a braid is meant to be 3 parts. 2 is more of a twist. But I'm sure it looks lovely from the back.
Yeah, no, it does look like if you... No, don't answer it. No, it'll take a message.
I have to.
No, the number on the incoming calls will be saved, okay?
lobster bisque. I showered. I had breakfast. Hermia has at times that she finishes her cereal as I begin mine. Something proud and untouchable about the way she eats her shredded wheat. A rebuke in the rhythm of her chewing. The curve of her back as she finishes her last bite, as she stands washing out the bowl. Who washes out a bowl as they eat their last bite? She does. Getting rid of all the unchewed bits. No respect for the discarded. So I ran to the subway in the rain. I didn't say goodbye, and I didn't have an umbrella. I thought about going back for an umbrella. Maybe giving Hermia a good old-fashioned kiss on the cheek. That would soften her face. But then I remembered the curve of that impeccable back. Ugh, I had to forge ahead in the rain, umbrellas. You know when people are so crushed together in the rain, in the city, so many people that not one person needs an umbrella. Because one umbrella covers 3 bodies. I hear people yelling into their cell phones and I'm thinking, where are all the phone booths gone? All the phone booths are dead. I hear people yelling into their cell phones and I hear stories of false love, fragments of it. I hear stories of hepatitis. Is there no privacy anymore? Is there no dignity? I get onto the subway, a tomb for people's eyes. Now see, I believe that the soul cannot stay in the body during transit. It takes a couple of minutes for it to catch up. Walking, horseback. That's the kind of speed that the soul can stay in the body during transit. So, airports and subway stations are very similar to hell. Lots of people are vulnerable and disembodied, eyes looking around for their souls as they get a shoe shine. You see, that's when you bomb them in transit. But I didn't know that then. My eyes were buried into an advertisement on a dermatology office, and I was thinking, how much can I get for a cornea? Talking like this, in hindsight. See, my mind went, dermatology, cornea, rain, umbrella, Hermia's a bitch, service. Now, I wouldn't say I sell organs for a living. I connect people. See, a man in Iran needs cash real bad, but he doesn't need his own kidney. While a woman in Sydney needs a kidney, but she doesn't need her own cash. I connect these people. Nurses, do you want to deal with red tea? Do you want to be stuck on hold for 7 years listening to bad music as your organs dry out? Is that love? No. Is it compassion? No. See, I make people feel good about their own organs. I call it compassionate obfuscation. See, there's enough parts in this world to make everybody whole. It's just that not all the right parts are in the right bodies. You need the right man to redistribute. One umbrella covers 3 bodies. Truth for its own sake, I've never actually understood the concept. Morality can be measured by results. Do you make people feel good? Then good, you're a good person. Can you make people live longer? Great. Can I stop the executions in China? No, I don't have that power. What I can do, however, is make all these miserable fucks who die for no good reason have a reason. I give their organs to someone who needs them. There was this surgeon I knew. He did organ extractions in China. Highly trained surgeon. He couldn't stick it after a while. Political prisoners not even dead yet. He couldn't stand it. Now he works as a sushi chef in New Jersey. So I went up to his counter and I ordered his hamachi. Excellent. The thing is with sushi, I do not drown, apologies, my sushi has sashimi. No, I do not drown my sashimi in soy sauce, no. I'm an adult. I want to taste my sushi, taste it. Not drown it in soy sauce. I'm not a child. I ate my meal in silence. I went up after I finished and I thanked him in Chinese. He seemed startled. I'm assuming people think he's Japanese, but I said to him in Mandarin, you do not want people to know your old line of work, and neither do I. And I left it at that. I left. See, the thing is with tuna, you can usually tell if they've sliced it from the belly or the tail. He always used to give me the belly because that's the good part. But that day, and the day I died, I didn't want to eat something that reminded me of body parts. I wanted a lobster bisque. So I got off the subway and I went to a cafe, a place I usually go to. A familiar looking man behind the counter, a giant with huge knuckles. I said to him, I'll have your lobster bisque, and he said, sorry, we're out. As if it was an everyday thing to be out of lobster bisque on the day I was going to die. As though I could come back the following way. As though it was a friendly, careless matter. Sorry, we're out. So I said to him, was there any lobster bisque in this restaurant 10 minutes ago? And the giant said, yes. I said, is there anyone currently eating a lobster bisque in this restaurant? And he said, well, yes. I said, who? And he points to a woman in the corner. A palish, sort of nondescript woman. And I say, I will buy her lobster bisque. And I take out my wallet and I pull 100. And that's when I see it. She's tilting the bowl to one side, getting out that last bite. I watch up the window her small little mouth in slow motion. Son of a bitch. I'll have a lentil. See, I'm used to getting what I want. But not today, so I have the lentil. Lentil soup's never really great, is it? It's only ever serviceable. You know, it doesn't quite make the mouth water lentil soup. You know, it's something watery and something brown with hot carrots. It's like death.
Suddenly I feel my chest compressing, like there's a turbo bird inside, and I think I'm finally punished. Someone is going to sell my heart to someone in Russia. So I think, grab your cell phone, call your wife. But no, the wife's not supposed to know you sell organs. Call her and say goodbye. No, she doesn't love you enough to have the right tone of voice. Not the one you want to hear, something indescribably tender, a deathbed voice. No, I'm not holding anything back. The things that people hold back from one another whole lives. No, but not Hermia. No, she seemed right up. She'll keep a little bit extra for herself, that last nugget of pride. She's going to reserve it for a tin can spine. She'll have an extra half-inch of height. That wedge. That cold wedge between her spine. No, I can't call her. She's a disappointment. Call her mistress. No. Mother? No, I can't call mother. I know what she would say. Gordon, what a way to die in a cafe. No, not mother. Dwight. No, what man calls his brother on his deathbed? That's a woman's voice. The heart just keeps on heaving itself up out of my chest and into my mouth. All I can think is her fault. That bitch and all my lobster bisque. When I look at her, she's not a bitch at all. She's an angel. No, I'm glad she had that last bite. I'm glad. And then I died.
I was dreaming about you, and the letterpress. I dreamt that you were the letter Z.
Why is that?
2 lines, us, connected by a diagonal, Z. If we are parted, and cannot recognise each other because of death or some other calamity, then just say the letter Z to me. It will be our password.
Seth.
Let's never be parted. I don't need more than 12 hours to know you. Do you, Jean? Tell me you don't. We exchanged little pieces of our soul. You gave me a little of yours, and I gave you a little of mine. Like a torn jacket, you gave me one of your buttons. I love you, Jean. Don't answer it.
It can only take a second. Hello? Are you sitting down? I'm very sorry to tell you this, but Gordon has passed away.
Who is it?
I'm sorry, who is this? A business colleague. Yes, the funeral was yesterday. Yes, it was a lovely service. Well, it was Catholic, so it wasn't very personal. Oh, I'm sorry, are you Catholic? Oh, good. I mean...
Jean, come here.
I'm on the phone. Yes, incoming. Thank you. Well, if you want to pass on your condolences, the best thing to do would probably be to write to Harriet and Hermia Gottlieb at 111 Shanghai.
Jean!
I'm on the phone. I don't know anything about a living will. No. I'm sorry, I have to go. I hope you have a good day in spite of the bad news. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Business
I
call.
don't want you getting mixed up in that, Jean.
Dwight, I'll be alright.
Get rid of the phone. Give it up. It's bad luck.
Called me to you, didn't it?
It's not good for you. Life is for the living. Me, you, life. Life. If you answer that phone, Jean, if you answer it, what it will make me sad.
Sometimes it seems like you didn't even love your own brother. Hello? Jean speaking.
It's Hermia. She needs a ride home. was in the next room, and that I, the mistress, had to be quiet, so that I, the wife, wouldn't hear me. You and I both know that Gordon had affairs. So the last time I had sex with Gordon, I really wish I could say I wasn't pretending, but I was pretending to be a co-worker of Gordon's. He brought her to dinner once, and that night she was wearing a thong under a white pantsuit. Now, I don't really wear thongs. I think it's like having a tampon in your arsehole, don't you think? Anyway, that night I imagined myself in this white pantsuit, and I imagined what Gordon was seeing. And I imagined me looking back at him. And there is more and more desire, like two mirrors facing each other. It's amazing what the mind can do. Anyway, after I met you, I was convinced that you and Gordon were having an affair. So, one night after dinner, I was, you know, and I pretended to be you. And it worked! Isn't that a riot? I wouldn't normally tell you all that, but I've had quite a lot to drink at this point.
You should know that I didn't have a sexual relationship with your husband.
Then why do you have his fucking phone?
I was the last one with him.
And why was that, Jean?
A coincidence.
Gordon didn't have coincidences. He had accidents. There's a difference. Oh, give that to me. Oh, missed the call. Is his picture of the Pope still on it? From his business trip to Rome? Those mobs at the Vatican, waving their cell phones, trying to steal an image of the Pope's dead face. And Gordon among them. I can still hear him laughing. I've got the Pope in my pocket. There it is. Dead Pope. Oh, I feel sick. have to bury it deep, very, very deep, so you cannot hear the sound. Are you ever in a very quiet room, all alone, and you think you can hear a cell phone ringing, but you look everywhere and you cannot find one? But you know that there are so many in the world that there must be some dim echo, but nothing is ever silent anymore. After a death, and almost silence, you have to bury it very deep.
Hermia, I can't let you do that, Gordon. Gordon wanted me to have his phone.
Do you know what it's like marrying the wrong man, Jean? And now even if he was the wrong man, he was still the man. And I should have spent my life trying to love him instead of wishing he was someone else. What was it that Charles Dickens said? That we drive alone in our separate carriages, only to never truly know each other, and then the book shuts, and then we die, something like that.
I don't know what Charles Dickens said.
Oh, what good are you, Jean? You don't know who asked from your Dickens. Oh, God. 2 separate carriages, and then you die.
Hermia, there's something that I have to tell you. Gordon wrote you a letter before he died. There were different drafts along with napkins around the cafe. The waiter must have cleared them up before the ambulance came, but I read one of them.
What did it say?
I can't remember exactly, but I can paraphrase. It said, "Dear Hermia, I know we haven't always connected every second of every day. Husbands and wives seldom do. The joy between a husband and wife is elusive, but it is strong. It endures countless moments of silent betrayal, navigates complicated labyrinths of emotional retreat. I know sometimes you were somewhere else when we made love. I was too. But in those moments of climax, as the darkness descended and our fantasies dissolved under the heat of our desires, then we were truly in that room together. And that is all that matters. Love, Gordon.
Gordon knew that.
I guess he did.
Well, how about that? You've given me a great gift, Jean.
I'm glad.
What can I give you?
Nothing.
You've given me back 10 years of my marriage. You see, after I learned that Gordon's business trips to Rome equaled him trafficking organs, I couldn't bring myself to... You know, people don't normally write into Cosmo about how sexual revulsion can be caused by moral revulsion. They just tell you to change position.
Organs.
Oh yes, Gordon and his organs. That's funny. Gordon rhymes with organ. I've never realised that. Gordon, organ, Gordon. Same letters too. G. There's no D. And gold in the middle. Oh, I feel sick.
Gordon sold organs.
I thought you said you were incoming.
I was.
And you never knew what was in the packages.
I guess I didn't.
Oh, how funny. Well, I'm sorry to ruin
your illusions about Gordon. See, I was never meant to know. I told my friends that he was in waste management. I remember this one sad case. Gordon convinced this Brazilian man to sell his kidney to a woman in Israel. And he paid Gordon $500 cash. And then Gordon must have paid about $100,000 in the transaction. And then, oh, he bought me a yellow diamond. I think they look like something you'd find in a candy machine. They're very rare. Anyway, the man then returned to Brazil kidneyless. And then when he got to the airport in Rio, his money was stolen. And he would write sad letters to our family home. And he would draw little pictures of his lost kidney and look like a broken heart. Hello? No, he's not. They said they have a kidney from Brazil, go to South America to the airport. I'll be wearing a red raincoat and then hung up. I have to go to South America. What? I'll make up for Gordon's mistake. Oh, it's too late, Jean. The skin, the corners, the kidneys, the rings on my fingers and the fixtures in our bathrooms. What's done is done. Someone is waiting for a kidney, Hermia. Tell Dwight I'm calling from Johannesburg. What? Jean, do you even own a gun? Hello? Hello. I am right behind you. Don't! Look at me. Place the money on the lost luggage counter. Then hang up. And place the phone on the lost luggage as though it were an afterthought. Then check your watch. Look distracted. Then look up at the departure screen and get back on a plane to your own country. Oh, well, actually, see, we're in a bit of a pickle. In our country, you can only sell your organs for love. And I mean, I'm not saying our country is great or anything with what we have going on at the moment, you know. But it has to be done. I mean, it's a bit of a strange rule because I'm not sure that. How can you measure love? I mean, I'm not sure that you really can measure love. But anyhow, if you're still willing to give away your kidney for love, then we're still in business. But if not, I'm more than willing to give away mine instead. What? That's right. I mean, it was so good of you to offer, and I don't have any money to give you, but I did make something. It's a token, a lamp, in the shape of a kidney, and it says, "I was willing to give you away so that another shall live." And then when you light it up and you turn it on, hang up the phone. I'm coming over. There are numbers stored on that phone. I need them. You can't have it. I advise you to hand it over quietly. I won't. Hand over the phone, or I will kill you. That's absurd. You can't have it. You know nothing of Gordon's work to do. It's big business. You are in over your head. No, I'm afraid. I think you're in over your head. I didn't want to have to do this, Jean, but you are forcing my hand! Do they have lobster bisque in heaven?
We're not in heaven. We're in a hell reserved for the people who sell organs on the black market and the people who love them. spiritual pipeline. When you die, you go straight back to the person you love most, at the very moment and the very place that you decided you love them. See, in life, people are often separated by errors of timing or geography, but in the afterlife, Jane, you loved me.
But what if the person you love most didn't love you the most?
Don't try and work it out. It's too complex. Mathematical hoopla. Say they needed 3 of Jane the beloved. So why not make 3 Janes? For some, it is a totally neat transaction. Reciprocal. A loves B, B loves A. See, some mothers love their children best, while the children love their father best. And the father, well, he loved the family dog. Some people go back to gardens. The very best of parents love their children equally, but that's rare.
But what about the people that love God best?
Oh, I don't know, I've never met them. They must go to a different laundromat.
Laundromat?
See, you've only got one costume here, whatever you died in. So once a week you go to the laundromat to wash your clothes completely naked. See, it's weird. There's hundreds of people washing their socks in the nude.
Who did you love the most?
Myself. There's a special holding pen for people like me, waiting around to see if anyone will show up. See, like you did for me, Jane. See, you're my good luck.
Oh, but I'm not dead. You're lying. You lie. You lie all the livelong day.
Oh, Jane, you lie all the livelong day. All those nice lies you made up for me? Why did you do that, Jane?
Well, I saw your face and I saw you die and
I wanted for you to be good.
Jane. See, you and I were alike. We told lies to help others. You decided to help a dead man because only a dead person can be 100% good. In life, goodness runs off you so much as you leave the house. Life is essentially a very large bridle pad. Jane, I digress. You and I are 2 peas in the proverbial pod. In come in coals, out come in organs, floating reciprocals waiting to be filled with meaning. What you and I provide, it is a talent and I admire it.
we are nothing alike. You turn people into parts, into things. Don't you feel bad about that?
I feel done with it. Organs, trade, money. It's roadkill of the mind up here. I'm done with organs. I didn't even donate mine. Didn't sign the thing on my driver's license because it felt like a suicide note.
You don't need them. Take them out.
What?
Put them on a cloud and lower them into South Africa for the sad people who've sold their own.
Would that make you feel better, Jean? Would it?
Yes, I think it would.
All right, Jean. I can't get it, Jean. It's not coming. No, it's not. Like, if you come over and help me, Jean, we'll get this right. This skin is so tough. Couldn't do it.
How did I end up in your pipeline? I love Dwight the most, didn't I? I don't even know you.
You love me because I'm charismatic. Even more charismatic than Dwight, even in death, apparently. I felt bad about that for about 2 seconds before, well, we were kids, but then I went on just being me. Now, Jane, you have to be very careful who you fall in love with and where. A nondescript cafe for all eternity, Jane? Couldn't have chose better wall hangings? No, better weather, Jane, for the rest of time?
I liked you better when you were dead. Can you just not talk?
turns you on, Jane.
You died.
You?
Me.
Yes. You were eating the last bite of my soup.
Yeah.
I wanted you to have it. That's why my eyes look so nice. They say that love goes right through the eyes. Bam. I saw you before I died, but you didn't see me. That you saw me after I died, but I couldn't see you. That we had star-crossed eyes. But now we can gaze and gaze for all time. We don't really kiss with our mouths up here. Just let you get the hang of that.
What do you kiss with?
Or her.
I'm already dead, aren't I?
Yes.
Suddenly feel very lonely.
You can still hear them, you know. Invisible conversations floating through the air. Listen.
Should I stay with him? There doesn't seem to be anybody working here.
You can hear cell phones in here.
The only communication device that God didn't create was gossip. It's the most technologically advanced to date. They call it the music of the spheres. Look, come here. Listen.
I'm going out today, that's the problem.
Right.
Yes, of course.
No, don't worry.
I need to go. I'm off to the train station, yes? Okay. Lovely. Goodbye.
I'll see you then. I'll see you then.
How could you forget it? No, I said 15 at 7. No! I told you 7. Am I wrong? I don't need for an hour. I don't know what to do. I just keep drinking. But it's ruined. Operation. How much I can make this paint?
Just put it up once.
Well, of course he has my number and his mother. He's my son. Who is this? Gordon?
I heard a voice on your phone the day you died. I thought, what'd you tell Mother about her dead son? And I said, have a good day.
Ah, Mother. She was never so comforting in life as she was in death. No. Mother didn't approve, Mother didn't appear to love. It's
funny. I never actually knew if my mother loved me or not.
Oh, she loved me.
No lies, Jean.
No lies. Not that you deserve it. She's beside herself with grief. She said, I see it's my job to mourn him until the day I die.
I suppose I had. My mother loved me after all.
Gordon, your face looks different.
Oh.
You look well loved.
Mother?
Gordon?
Mom?
Gordon?
Mom?
Gordon! Oh, it's so quiet. I'll just phone Dwight. Oh, turn on, you stupid phone! I'll just pretend it's working. Hello, Dwight. If you get this message, I'm all alone on my own planet, and I might be stuck here for eternity because I didn't tell you that I loved you. In the dark, in the closet of the stationery store, because the phone rang, and when something rings, you have to answer it, don't you? Turn on, you stupid phone! Seth!
I told you you shouldn't have gone up with those horrible people. I forbidden you.
Oh, you were right, Dwight, you were right. Did you get my message? I was all alone and it was so cold, and the air, it remembers like an Irish whistle they hear us. Did you hear me? Zed?
Oh, Jean.
Oh, Dwight. Can we go home? Do I have my kidney? Does knowing someone help to love them better, or does it all happen in 1 millisecond? Oh, Dwight, call me darling.
Oh, Jean. Oh, darling. In Johannesburg!
Put down your weapon! Oh, Dwight!
Hey, have some fun.
A lot has happened since the last meeting. Dwight has been using his letterpress to publish books on subversive political theory and poetry. Haven't you, Dwight? He's on all the government watch lists. So I've only been gone a day. No, Jean, you've been gone months.
That's not possible, though.
And then, of course, there's Carlotta, Gordon's mistress. No, she got hold of all his business contacts somehow, and away she went.
I have the kidney. I'll see you on Tuesday.
It was her. She... Yes. No, Gordon left her with nothing. And she was with him 12 years. And Hermia, well, Hermia's had an offer to return to the stage. It's a
skate?
The ice volleys. Hermia is a world-class dramatic skater. No, Gordon thought it was undignified for his wife to go dancing around on the ice wearing such loud makeup, so she left the follies for him. Let that be a lesson to Eugene. Never leave off the follies for a man. Well, now the follies have her back. She's going on tour. Denmark and San Jose.
I gotta keep dancing, smiling,
The triple axel.
And I, for one, am happy for her. Everyone's moving on, except for me. Then again, Gordon was my only son. That is to say, he was my first son. First time times feels like the only. Oh, you must know that from your own sexual experiences, or I have a virgin.
Mother! Jean, what would make you feel better?
Oh, a cold compress quiche.
I quite like a steak, actually.
Steak? I thought you didn't eat meat.
I'm starving.
Carmen, put a steak on the fire!
Rare.
Yes. No, I tried to call Gordon, but his voice is no longer on the outgoing message. I called his old number and no voice. It's like now he's truly dead.
I have something to tell you, Mrs. Gottlieb.
Well, don't just stand on ceremony, dear.
Gordon's gone up the pipeline to spend eternity on your planet. Well, since it seems you liked him the most.
What?
Oh, it's hard to explain. You won't understand until you die.
You've seen Gordon.
Oh, yes.
That's where you've been.
Yes.
And he's waiting for me there in heaven.
Oh, well, it's a kind of heaven there. These, laundromats.
Laundromat?
He does his own laundry.
Oh, yes, he does it all himself.
Is he punished?
No, not really. Not now he's with you, or while he's waiting for you.
Waiting for me alone?
Yes.
And there's, no one else to console him.
No.
Gordon? Gordon? I'm coming. Oh, we'll play all the games we used to play with you a little. Hush, little wormy, long way long, went a spider to calm you down. Gordon? Wake your mother, it won't be long now.
She loved him best. They'll be happy together.
That's that.
Kiss my brother for me and be happy.
Oh, Dwight. I want to make sure we end up on the same planet when we die. I don't want to be stuck with my garden and my dog for eternity. Let's start loving each other right now. Not a mediocre kind of love. The strongest love in the world, absolutely requited. So that we know, and all the omniscient things in heaven know too. Let's start loving each other completely.
Let's do it, Jean. Let's love each other better than the Worthies did.
Who are the worthies?
It's from a poem.
Did you write it?
No, Don did. I'll take it to my letterpress and show you.
Now.
No, not now. Now we kiss.
Oh!